It's the time to get down.
It's, both sides have new and old school.
Well, I'm like in between.
Wait a minute. Why, this is funny. I love this part. Okay.
We do this all the time, Vic.
Wait a minute. I'm just asking you the questions.
You been a
You can say it. I don't mind.
No.
Sticks and stones, no.
Whatever.
Okay.
I can't say that. I'm gonna say your mama.
See, but you know what? I know you mean good things when you say my mama. Okay, so I know that. Okay, I know.
We do this.
What do I do?
You know exactly what
doing,
you do.
You know what I'm doing? I'm telling you.
Over there having an attitude. Look at you. You're laughing.
I'm laughing, but
yeah.
it's all fun.
I know.
I think I think the questions that we talk about exist every day numerously.
It does.
And people
it does.
just internalize them. and I sit there, so you have one life. Get it out as much as you possibly can.
Well, that's true.
Okay, so
you never know when your time is up.
So let me go back to this. Here's the old school men, old school women. Old school traditional, men come home. Women were restricted to some conditions because they were supposed to be. But they had to get the provider, everything, right?
Yeah,
now you got the new school where the women are independent. The men are a little bit more open to be more direct now and say, I don't have to plan for the long run when I date you to marry you. I can just date you. See, it's a new, and that's not new school. That's just where it is.
Yeah, because they done it in old school too.
Right, they did it.
You just didn't hear as much about it.
Right.
And if you did, it was looked at as being negative.
Right.
It wasn't part of family orientation.
What I'm saying now, you have the choice to say, is it better, in your opinion? This is not about people you talk to. Is it better for a woman to be able to say, is it better for me and that man going for the long home run all the way down the road that I come up and deal with somebody in my economic status equal to, so he could be secure in that and have that leveraged over me, or stick with the old school because I have faith that the old school cometh and bringeth me the wrath of love and romance.
Oh, now you milking it. You see that? Bonehead, straight milking it.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you were.
Okay,
yes, you were.
Which one do you believe?
You put it the stank on at the bottom. You. That's when I just threw my hands up like, here you go.
Wait a minute. Okay, put it your way.
I'm not gonna put it my way. We pretty much think along the same line.
They want to know your opinion.
Oh God. I would think
old school, new school. There's a lot of men coming up making cheese, making money.
So? And
with a lot of women even more successful.
True.
And if you want to follow the facts, women are coming up as entrepreneurs, higher executive ranks faster than any group
high
across.
profilers.
This is USA market. I can't quote the studies. I don't have the data. I read the data, but I don't want to misquote it.
Yeah, me either.
So here you go.
Why are you trying to stick me with it?
I want your opinion. I want your opinion. Your opinion is, long term, is it a better investment to have equal shares of economic standing, or just depend on that wonderful love, romance? Come take me away.
I want both.
We know what you want. we know what you want. Okay, Mac, I know. We're going to get to you, Mac. We know where your fetish.
Mac issue?
Well, we're going to get into another subject called fetishes, but after this.
Say what? Wow.
So this is the easy one. See, you're having a hard time, aren't you?
No.
Okay, so what's your opinion? Long-term equal economic status?
I said it. I would like to have both. I would like to know that I'm in it for the long haul and that we are on the same status when it comes to finances. Now, things happen. True. Things do happen.
That's right.
Just because we're starting off at the same point or we met up at the same point doesn't mean that it's going to last that long. Things happen. People lose jobs. Not to put it in the universe like that, but it's just life. People lose job. Whatever, you're not making the 6 figures anymore and you're down to 50,000.
Right.
That don't mean that I'm going to love you any less. That just means that I have to pick up the
slack.
Right. And until you could get back on your feet, but I'm not going to hate you for it.
Right. So okay.
That's just Meko, though. I can't say that for everyone else. That's Meko's thought. That's Meko's opinion. That's how I function. Right. That's how I operate. So if I love you enough to say, hey, babe, I understand what you're going through. And, I'm here for you and I'll take care of everything else. Whatever you need, let me know. And I'll support you while you do what you have to do. You might have to take a setback. You might have to regroup yourself and start in another place. Maybe this place is not working out for you where you were before. Things happen, just like with the stock market. 2002, I believe. 2001, it plunged. Everybody was in tech, tech sectors, especially on the Dow, S&P and so on and stuff like that. And E-Trade, which I have. I watch all of my tech stocks go boom. And that's when the 9/11 happened. The stock market just blacked out.
Right.
And everybody was riding high on the high one. And everything came crashing down. And it's like, whoever was making the big bucks, you're not making it no more. People didn't have a plan to, or a lot of people didn't have safety nets.
Right.
That was their safety net.
Well, let me ask you.
If my person that I'm into and we're on the same level, what if we're both investing like that and we both plunge? Then what?
Let me ask you this.
Then what?
No, I got you. But what I want to ask you is, at the time that you actually took the plunge, were you heavily dating or involved? And at that time, did it find that your mate came and actually
was
supported
married
you?
At that point.
Was it did it make you a stronger relationship? Did it make it a stronger relationship?
It didn't make it a stronger. It made it easier. I'm not going to say strong because it didn't consume me in that fashion.
Okay.
But it made life a lot easier. Things that I desire to possess a lot easier.
I'm sorry.
And
PMC, I'm sorry. He said, you need to talk to my wife.
Ooh. Well,
I'm sorry.
To each their own. But, I had to learn the hard way. I was married at the time, 12 years out, 12 years in.
Right.
And we both was doing 6 figures. Now, he went through some rough patches. I never left. Right. I stayed there. My thing is, I only can speak for me. I was taught that you go wherever your man go. You pick up whatever your man lacks, as far as anything. His weakness is supposed to be your strength and vice versa. So if we're talking about preconceptions and expectations, expectations in the relationship, and I'm not even talking about the dating part because you asked me a question and I volunteered that information.
Right.
My expectations were you need to stay above or where I'm at. Okay. Don't sink.
Okay.
Don't sink on your own by your own things that you caused to happen.
Right.
But if it's something that you had no control over, that's different. I'm more understanding of that. Now I don't have time to sit up here and try to figure stuff out. Let's kick it in third gear. I got this. Do what you got to do until you can get back on your feet.
Right.
And then we can kick it back up into third gear together or fourth gear together.
Got you.
But not every woman and not every man is like that. It's a dead-end street for some people.
Right. Okay.
So.
All right. Now I got the next question because we spent some time on this, and I know, like I said, preconditions and expectations. You actually,
Thank you, Mike. That's right, baby.
Plan B. Okay. This is
you gotta have these different plans, though. You do. You have to have, and I think a lot of people lack that. I can't go with the flow and everything. That'll mess me up.
But now remember, we're going to keep it in the vein of what we're talking about dating. See, we were talking about dating.
See, the dating part, see, because I'm so conditioned to being married. So for me to convert back to that, it's like, but I don't know how to do that.
So now notice what I'm getting at.
No, I'm being honest. No. I don't know how. I wouldn't say I don't know how to. It's not my zone anymore. I graduated to that level. Fun? So being married is fun.
I said dating. See,
it can be, not all the time.
Here's the lesson, gentlemen, and I'm going to talk to the ladies.
Speed dating. Speed dating is not fun for me because if you say something crazy, I'll be like, shut up. Oh, God, next.
See, what she's doing right now is on the couch.
Yes.
And when she's on the couch, she has to express. She told me, she said, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm going to express myself.
I'm going to say what I have to say.
So this is what I'm saying. Dating, which we talked about yesterday.
I answered Matt's question. I said me.
I know.
But I supersede that. Put it in.
No. Stop.
Oh.
All right. Now let me do this.
It started with an N.
You already.
Why?
You already. Okay.
Oh.
If you go, see, I got some. We can go right over to your fetishes right now.
Let's go.
All right. You can go to your fetishes right off head, right? Okay. All right. So let me say this. I was just trying to say that. Notice how hard it is to contain a subject of dating when you get more mature. The lesson that's happening here is that we
take the fun out.
Thank you.
Yes.
I was talking about dating to how much fun. No one expressed anything about, I like this when this happens. I like this when this happens. I want to do this. None of that came out of this conversation.
No, because no. You make me sick.
Did you give me the finger?
I did.
I rebuke you.
No. See, it's this one.
See,
I didn't do the middle. I said, I did a wing. That was a slap.
Did you not look like you're not having fun when we were talking about dating?
Yes.
You were serious, wasn't you?
Yes.
Okay, we were talking about having fun and what dating is supposed to be fun.
It is supposed to be fun, but when you get up in age, which we said, maturity, what?
Age has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Let me say this.
No, I take it back. God, I hate that. Ooh, Vic, you nut. I hate that.
Wait a minute. You hate. I'm just a messenger.
No.
I'm just a messenger. I didn't invent the rules.
I didn't either.
So
two messages. So why you going to shoot me?
What's going to be?
What you got?
What you got? Okay. So this is the part what I'm talking about.
It's tolerance level. Can I say that?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I don't even want to be safe. It's not about what? Oh.
Okay, leave it alone.
No. Okay, speeding past that.
I
hate when I get stuck.
See, I want to convey the question.
I say tolerance. My tolerance.
Terrible.
I won't say.
Terrible to use a word in dating. Tolerance.
So. Shit.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You go and date. Do you watch this? Let me tell you guys this.
It is.
When you was in your 20s,
I said the list. It was fun. It was
you would talk to your friends. Wait a minute. You would talk to your friends. When you talk to your friends and you said, "Guess who I'm going out with?" This is who I'm.
No, you don't tell them half of that.
You didn't even say the word tolerance. You just said, what is?"
Because you want to be. It's fun. You want to express to everybody.
Why
Hold
lose
on.
why
and you
lose the
want
fun?
to. And you.
Why
what?
Why lose the
You're a trip and a half. Flat line. Okay. No, but seriously, it's fun. It's fun at first because the experience is not there. We talked about that.
Yeah.
We talked about that yesterday. The experience is not there. You gullible. You happy-go-lucky.
So it's
you
a
just
bad
vibrant.
thing. It's a bad thing to be.
No, I'm not going to say that. Don't even try that, Joker. When the experience comes into play, now you have boundaries. Now you have expectations. You don't want to repeat the same thing. I was going to say something else, but I'm going to say thing.
I got you.
You're more aware that you can't do what you used to do so loosely.
Why can't
loosely meaning
I know.
And I hate this word. Vulnerable.
Why can't you just have fun in different ways?
People would take advantage. People would take advantage.
No.
You know this. People would take advantage
wait a
on
minute.
both sides.
Wait a minute. I agree with you.
So if you got a pocket full of money and you just pay for this, where's the respect coming? If you constantly
I know a lot of women who go like, I like a man who does that.
Okay,
right
but
now.
Fine. But you, at what point is she gonna walk all over this dude?
Maybe
and
not.
then go out there and get her freak on with somebody else who thug passion.
Not all women.
Know?
Not all.
Not
women.
all. But there's some out there that do. And you hear what you say. Good guys lose. They don't win. And then everybody want a thug passion or a bad boy production. You hear that a lot
all the time. Right?
You hear it a lot.
Now, let me just say this: when I talked about the fun, most people relate fun to doing the same things and not doing those same things. I said
old generation and new generation. Come on, Vic, because you know old generation, that's their fun. New generation is let's go kick it. Fun is let's go let's go F.
See what she does? She's defending her position and not.
I am not. No, I am not. I'm saying, I'm asking you. I said, Vic, there's old generation fun, new generation fun. So are we just?
No,
you got to address both.
Yeah, I'll get to, but
that's what I'm saying. Don't say I'm defending.
No, you're defending a position of generation. I'm telling you, that has nothing to do with it. What I was going to say is that when you just follow me, you'll see. if you're having if you're having fun doing a number of things at a different age and time in your life, stopping doing those things doesn't mean you're not having fun. You just stop doing those things, but you can do other things that you are continuing to do or new and still have fun. Fun is consistent. You may stop doing certain things. That's the only point I was going to. That's not a generational thing. That's just you saying I have fun in different ways now.
Okay.
That's all I was going.
Okay.
See.
I can agree.
You feel better now?
I am not having a trigger.
Oh, her nickname.
Don't say it. I don't need everybody calling me that. That's your right and your right alone.
Okay.
But I already said it, so shit.
Let me just say this. All right, you guys. Look, I wanted to get into Mac, for you.
I'm going to ignore that.
No, Mac has had a lot of experience and he knows what he's doing. And when he can affect you, it's easy to do because Mac he's laughing the whole time he's talking to you.
Yeah, I'm not paying him no attention.
Right. Now, PMC's dead serious.
Oh.
I see PMC married man.
Did he just leave?
PMC's going, unless you start talking something that empower me with my wife, I'm just going to sit here and chill.
Yeah, because he said, talk to my wife.
Well, see, because she can print the chat stuff and use it against him.
Oh, that's cold-blooded.
Right, so.
Who sunk your battleship?
All right, so now we hit we're still in preconditions and expectations. You notice what we're talking about. What has happened is that with the
why
dating,
did I have to come up with that topic?
the dating part is hard, especially when you get past your younger open years, as Meko was alluding to. Now, that's not a big deal. I want to go to this. I want to go this other one. You know what? Don't even go there. If you play this back, I'm gonna haunt you. Okay.
Did you just do a Prince on me?
Yeah, I did. I went there.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna mark this time.
Take a moment. Let's pray for victory.
Let's mark the time. At least I got this recorded.
What?
Okay. The next subject. This is the one I like. I really like this a lot. And this is empowerment for the women.
Say what?
It's empowerment for the women.
Oh, I got to hear it because you didn't put a doozer on me.
No. This is one where I say the main purpose that women attire themselves, whether you're dating, socializing, or whatever, is to what? Impress themselves, impress women, or to affect men.
All. For me, it's all three.
Okay.
I ain't gonna even sit up there and fake it. You got some out there that said some heifers that, no offense to all the women out there, but I'm just talking about the experience that I have. So if you sitting up there applying it to you, then you got an issue. Trigger. So, yeah. My situation, from my experience, because you can't take that from me, and I'm gonna speak from that. Yes, I say all three. I'm dressed in the if I'm out in the club, and which I really don't do. And I'm out there and I know that people are expecting to see me. Yeah, I'm going to dress to kill. You have a heart attack if you have a pacemaker. Boom, gone. If you competition, watch out.
No.
All eyes on me.
Yeah.
And then for myself, hell, I might just want to look in the mirror and say, ooh, I just want to F myself. That's just a compliment from myself.
Wow.
Yeah, I said it.
Okay. Let me say this. You're taking it to another level. What I'm saying is,
because if this is what I see,
right,
I know you got to see it and everybody else.
Okay.
So that's honesty, though. Yeah, I'm doing it for all three, but there's times where I don't want to do it for all three. There's times that out of three, I just want to do two, or if it's out of two, I just want to do one. Depending on the situation.
Well, what's the best way to affect men with attire?
You would know.
I'm just asking you.
No, you answer that.
No, Meko, you're hosting.
I don't have to.
Are you?
I don't have two coconuts in a banana.
Whoa! Wait a minute. We're talking about attire.
I said you answer. I don't have those.
Okay, let me do this. I know men take objects and attire and things to impress women. They use car.
Women do it too.
They use clothes.
Women do it too.
And then they pull out cash when they have to pull it.
Women do it too.
Okay, now listen to what I said. Now you can pick either one and ask me, why do men? And I will answer it. I'm asking you. There's a universal concept here that women who are very attractive or projecting their attractiveness do it in a number of ways. Meaning through attire, which is appearance first, because it's the first thing we recognize
It's alluring.
first.
You guys are very visual. So, yes, that is one.
Okay. So, is that something that is that a real big empowerment to you? Out of all the things you could do and affect men without even being in a relationship, is that the one you know that even on a casual day?
It works,
And
yes.
and do you love that type of attention?
Yes.
Okay. So simple, isn't it? So simple, isn't it?
What's your point?
I'm not. My whole point is that you endorse it, don't you?
Yes.
Okay. Now, you also have to.
Not liking you.
Let me say this. I'm saying, you came into the show yesterday. You knew that you was going to affect the environment, right?
True.
What is the first thing you wanted them to recognize about you and your presence?
All of it.
But they did.
Yes. They did.
But there's a projection of what they're saying. This is, look at me, recognize me
for who I am,
my totality in me this day.
But that's not the overall report card. But yes, that's one of the attributes.
Is would it be better if men allowed women to be very casual, not really sexually provocative, or what they call
That's
attractive?
not a question for me to answer. That would be from a guy. I would like to hear a guy say
that's
that.
what I'm about.
Because what I might think might be a little, which we talked about yesterday, what I might think might not actually matter at some point, because I'm not a guy. Like I said, I don't have 2 coconuts and 1 banana. Being funny, but no, seriously, that's something I would like for a guy to answer, because a lot of us women, unless we're experts and professionals in that area of studying men and writing a book or doing a movie, producing or something that has to do with that subject alone, if it's just an average woman or a woman, period, that's not studying that, then it would be better if a man said it. Because when we say it, we're thinking one dimension, where you might be in a whole nother dimension altogether.
Right.
Like we talked about yesterday, what's considered sexy, what's considered the total package.
Right.
Everybody has their own total meaning of a total package. So you tell me.
Okay.
Because what I might think might not even be what appeals to you. How I looked yesterday versus today might not. Yesterday, good example. That might be sexy to a lot of men. Today might be sexy to a lot of men. So it just depends on who you are and what you seek out.
Is it better for men to wear blinders and just say, let me just...
No, because if you was my son, I tell you, don't put on no damn blind. You need to know this heifer for what she is. No,
Right. See, I'm going to the point that's obvious.
God, that sounds so biased and selfish.
But no, because it's real. I think
it's the truth.
We are stimulated by it.
Women are emotional creatures.
And men will, for the most part, always remain stimulated by the aesthetic point. It's the engine that makes us run. Take that away from us, I just don't think it would be the world you would want to be in. I'm not going to even get into that.
No, but I said, you heard me, I said,
yeah, I know.
That's sad. You got 1 coconut.
Okay, I'm not talking. That's a conversation you can have with Mac. I'm leaving all that out.
Mac just have issues.
Okay, so
handicapped.
Okay, now.
Okay, back to
now. Let's see, we're doing good with time. Yes, we are. Here's a question that you can pose. This is for you now. Not a setup from me. You could do it any way you want on this as far as your question.
Type it in.
Number one thing, if you said, if I can get a message to men, I wish you guys could do this more because I love it. What would it be? It's just, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's the problem? What's the problem?
I run into that problem all the time.
Understand now. Now that Meko, there's you.
See, but
there's you and there's other people. So I know what if I can speak for men.
I'm gonna post it. I'm not gonna even answer. I'm gonna post it.
Wait a minute, you on the show?
What?
Yo, I just. Right, Mac is going TikTok. Okay, what's up?
Shut up. Oh,
let me say this. I'll help you.
No, don't help me.
Okay, well then, why you dragging?
I'm procrastinating.
Yes, you are.
I know.
You are. You're waiting to see what you don't want to do. You don't want to alienate a group, and at the same time, you want to be safe, and then you don't want to give away your secrets.
Why are you telling?
I guess you're taking too long.
Why are you telling?
You're taking too long. I know. See,
Dang it. For me, that's personal.
I know that.
For me, that's going there. And you know what?
If you had to guess.
I'm not guessing. I just...
You don't have to. You can guess.
I'm fighting this.
I know you are.
Shut up.
I know you are. I'm just saying.
Oh, God. You know what?
I hear.
I would like for a guy to not only just see the beauty on the outside of me, but see the true beauty that I have inside as well. The good nature and heart, loving, caring person, and don't always have to be that hardcore rock. You know, there's a gem here. There's a diamond here. You know, be able to see deeply inside my soul and not just the outer shell. Learn the inner shell as well. That's what I was struggling with, Mac. And no, I don't have attitude. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So what you're saying is a lot of what you said, if a man had to try to figure out what that meant, what would it come to? Cut to the chase. Let me say this. Men will go like this. There's some women that go like this. You know, if the man could just, one, make sure he comes and acts like I am important and be a gentleman, open the car door, bring roses, go out to dinner, take me to a place.
But see, what you're talking about, I'm way past that.
But we're not.
No, but you asked me. I am way past that. You can't ask me and then take it from me.
Wait a minute.
I'm way past that.
Wait a minute.
When I gave my answer, that was, come on.
I didn't say you was wrong. I'm saying if men had to learn.
I don't worry about that.
The men are learning right now, okay?
Oh, God. You don't want me to be in teacher mode. How you going?
Excuse me. What is Blog Talk sharing the stories about?
No. It's sharing a story.
And do they learn from the stories?
True.
So how come they can't learn on Morning Coffee?
They could learn all you want on Morning Coffee.
So you changing the rules?
No.
So you don't want to be you like you on Blog Talk Radio. And
I'm being me like I'm on Blog Talk Radio.
Go to her show and watch a different person.
No, it's the same person, but I'm just happen to be a little bit more serious.
Serious and cautious?
I'm serious there too, but this is a little bit more in depth.
Okay.
What I just shared. I don't think a lot of people, all shits and giggles aside, understood or got what I just said, because not only I voiced that, a lot of women voiced that. It's just not voiced enough. It's overlooked a lot. And that would knock down the barriers, the walls that we put up.
And let me say this just to reinforce the question.
Right.
Yeah, let me reinforce the question. It lends itself to what would be if women or a woman, it doesn't matter, because it's only the ones that matter it's going to matter. If I can get men or a man to do this on the first date, this would
different.
be, I know it's the first date impression.
Okay, that's different.
Right. It's always been first date. They date.
I didn't take it as
know.
the first
you
date.
went down road.
I went, see, but didn't I give you the disclaimer earlier?
Yes, you did.
I said.
I know. I got you. We're helping the first daters. Let me tell you why it's a big thing. First dates, it's amazing how they make or break you. You can't they can't. You can't.
Some people say first kiss make or break you.
Right.
If you don't open the car door, done deal. You know. If you don't say.
Can knock you out of the box.
There's a lot of things that are deal breakers.
So I said the first date, if the men could do this, it's always
if he roll up to my house and blow the damn horn.
Oh.
I'm not coming out.
Okay, that's what they shouldn't do.
That's what they shouldn't do.
Okay,
men,
okay.
And youngins too.
Okay, all right.
You know, don't beep expect for her to come out the house, especially if she has parents that are traditional about culture, about respect. She not coming out that door. You either gonna drive off, or eventually you gonna have to get your ass up out that car and go to that door and actually say who you are, introduce yourself to the family members that are in that house.
Right.
Because that's what my father did.
Right. I understand.
He did that a lot.
It's an old school thing. I understand.
Right. He wouldn't. I know you're not about to get to that door. You better get your ass away from that door.
Okay, but now remember.
But yeah.
But remember, what we're saying is that on the first date. See, first dates are simple.
Right.
They're not complicated. And when you think of
But
the
some
simplicity,
people make them complicated because
Exactly.
of their expectations on
And-
the first date. First
right.
date meaning, I mean, as far as gender base goes, you know, your first date, we're taught as women, open the car door.